Came in at 6%, just charged up to 80%. As y'all can see, $19.15. So that puts us at 53, 63, 72. Man, $72 in the hole on this Saturday to get this day started. But you know what? We're going to get it started anyway. Even though we're late too, it's already 3:30. 1522 for my military personnel. You know who you are. Welcome to Tesla Rideshare, where all we're trying to do is get some money. Not get this money, get some money. Because I've been busy doing other stuff. But let's go that way. Just stopped at racetrack. Had to get my obligatory 2 slices of pizza and a Coke before I get started. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. This week has been very, I haven't done a lot of rides this week, right? 10 hours, 11 trips, $245, which I got to be honest, it's like I've been showing you guys. You got to pick those times, man. Just because you come out here don't mean you're going to get a ride. But when you pick the times, you know, make sure that they're productive. And that's where we're at right now. We're at 245 going into today. Still riding at 55% acceptance rate, perfect 5.0 on the rating that nobody gives a shit about but me and you. 99 on that CMT bullshit and 0 cancellation. If I take the ride, I'm taking the ride unless there's a problem, and I will hit that unsafe to pick up. So let's just continue getting to the airport queue. Let's go. So some of the latest Tesla news. First and foremost, Elon Musk, the shareholders, I am one of them, proud to say, voted to approve his future pay package. Now, a lot of people, a lot of opponents, a lot of haters, even quite a few investors think it's way too much money to be promising Elon Musk if he's able to hit all the goals that they want him to hit. We're talking $1 trillion package. But what you don't know is Tesla and all those investors would not be where they are if Elon didn't push the envelope and do what he does. So salute, congratulations to Elon Musk. That is one hell of a pay package. I hope you smash every goal and make all these people kiss your ass. That's number one. Number two, they made the announcement that the robotaxi, robocabs, we should start seeing them come online sometime in the second quarter of 2026. So what does that mean for you and me that do rideshare? Nothing. Just means in certain markets, the cybercab will be a real thing. We know they're making them out there in Austin, which is an awesome deal, made right here in the USA, and it will be a functioning product. But you know, you're still going to need us too. So with that, let's get this app started, get it turned on. All right, we're coming in on $1.75 into the queue right now. I haven't even looked at the queue, man. I haven't looked at anything today. I've been working on a couple of other YouTube channels. I'll link them up down below in the description. I appreciate you going and checking them out. I only came in on Premiere. I'm 41 to 45 on Premiere, but let's see how many cars are in the queue. It don't look like a lot of cars in this queue. And I'm going to stick to my guns, 16 to 20 on X and 21 to 25 on Comfort. So we're going to let it whittle down, see if this Surge picks up any heavier than what it is right now. I got a woman dancing next to me. I ain't even going. Yeah, y'all going to see her for a minute? Maybe. No, that's all right. Ha! Anyway, we're going to see if this Surge can pop up a little bit since they don't have enough cars in the queue. First ride in the books. Didn't take long at all. We got that ride at $3.59. It paid $33.30. It was 26.3 miles. Took about 41 minutes. Nice guy, no luggage, no nothing. No, just got in, got him, got out, got him dropped off. We are now up north in an area I like to work, but I'm here. I'm here too early. Way too early. But we're going to go that way anyway because I need to go find a car wash. Like, the inside is immaculate. Dude got in the car, was like, man, this is a clean car. Yeah, I appreciate it. We work hard on that. But I got to get the outside wash. So, next trip, let's go. All right, so we're taking a little break here. And at this point, I'm just saying, see that Tesla there? You see that Tesla there and mine in the middle? Yeah, this is why you don't share your spots. Anyway, those two guys are all right. That's Lazzy and that's Richie. Richie hustles. Anyway, we're up to 5 trips now, 125.97. That one trip out of the airport was good for me, got me up into a good area. But I got to tell you, man, you know, last week we had all kinds of surge. And right now, the surge just isn't there. And I know, we're just hanging out. See, look. See that? 2 bums. See them 2 bums? We're just hanging out. The Tesla crew. They're fucking bums. But anyway, we're going to give it a couple more hours. We're going to see how this is. I'm going to hang out here for about 15 minutes. If nothing pops off here, I am going to what we call Restaurant Row. Try to get some on the evening rides. Anyway, just one more time. One more time for the bums. One more time. See the bums? It's the fucking bums.
Listen, I'm about
the mooch bums. That's what they are.
Listen to me.
Wish I could tell you last night got better, but you know what? After hanging out with those guys a little bit, and it just got quiet. Really, really quiet. And as my buddy Uncle Richie says, it's the witching hour, meaning between like that 9 and 10:30, there's not a whole lot going on. People are kind of where they're going to be. So we finished at 125 on those trips yesterday. It wasn't bad, wasn't good, somewhere in the middle. Could have done better. But after 10 o'clock, you know, if you go to Superchargers, our Supercharger dropped in price. I went, I started punching up, and listen, there were a couple of, you know, $8.99 min fare Premier rides that came through. There was a $27 Premier ride that came through. Weren't bad rides. I was just hooked up, and I ain't gonna lie, I got tired. Yesterday was a long day. Anyway, we are out today. It is Sunday. We got rain ahead of us. 2 days in a row now, I've tried to wash the exterior of my car. And 2 days in a row, the car washes that I normally go to, because you just can't go to any car wash because they'll tear your shit up, both of them out of order. So I'm looking over here, and there is a ton of clouds here. Let me show you. Y'all see them clouds over there? So maybe, just maybe, that's the universe's way. That's the universe's way of telling me, nah, man, save you a little $4 or $5 and let's go try to get some money. So we're going to head over to the airport. It's late today. It is 14:49. That's 2:49 for my civilian personnel. You know who you are. We're getting started a little late, but I've been working on other projects. So let's go and try to make some money. And, oh, by the way, Dolphins are up 16-0 on the Bills at the beginning of the third quarter. Who'd have thought that? All right, something strange going on here at the airport queue. Now, there's some cars here today, right? A lot more than usual, you can see. Right? A lot more than there was last weekend. Most of them SUVs, whatever, okay? They're going to do what they do. I don't have a problem with that. But I came in on Premier. It was like 70 cars. So I said, okay, let's drop down to Comfort. It was like 50-ish or whatever. And immediately I start getting pinged with like $18 an hour Comfort rides, $16 an hour Comfort rides. And I'm sitting here and I'm watching it. And I'm watching it. And I'm getting the trip radars because that's what we get here, trip radars. And like this, look. Look at that shit. That's normally an X ride. I think what happened? I think Uber, the black app, has now replaced or finally brought Comfort rides down to the X platform. That's all I can say. I'm going to leave it at that because I said I would not make this channel toxic like I did the original channel. We're not going to do that. But I'm just saying, if the airports now are going to pay like shit, game over, y'all. Those X rides disguised as Comfort rides, I don't know what kind of bullshit the black app is pulling. But we've been noticing that all week, ever since last week, having all that big money surging and everything out there. Listen, the black app tweaked the app, and they're really trying to stuff us down. Anyway, with all that being said, I was sitting there on Premiere, and I just got this. Oh, God, it's a $29 ride. It's going to take about 15 minutes to drop them off. But here's the thing. They're a 4.64 rider. I don't ever take anybody under 4.7. It's a gentleman named Scott. I'm assuming it's a gentleman named Scott. You never know. Now, here's the saving grace. It's out of the airport, going right down the street to Plantations, not that far of a trip. The money is right. I don't have a problem with the money. I'm going to go with the guys from New York. That's all I can figure. Because a 4.64 rating, I mean, you had to piss some drivers off. Or you're in an area where drivers can be a little harsh on riders. I don't know. Either way, we're going to, whoo, y'all pray for me here. We're going to go pick this one up because we're not going to sit here all day and not make no money. All right, so Scott was okay, man. Listen, he was just frustrated, I think, because, with the FAA and the flights being all jacked up. We know that. Let me see if I get a little more light in here for you guys because it's getting a little dark out there. Anyway, it was a pretty good ride. Got him dropped off. As soon as I dropped him off, I got hit with an $11 ride right there at the same hotel, coming back about 2 miles for $11 on that. So right now we're at $41.08. Y'all know we started at $53 to start the day because I'm still running off of last night's charge and it still got 47% charge. It looks like the Black App is going to play games today with the money. So if that's their deal to play games with the money, well, then we'll just sit on Premier. We'll cherry pick our rides. We'll try to get to 100. And I'll find something else to do in my time. There's always YouTube, right? You can always watch YouTube. Man, I'm all over the place with this vlog, but we're doing it anyway. I don't care. I'm going to post it. Listen, just took another short little trip ride. Went a total of 4.1 miles, 18 minutes, 22 seconds, paid out. Well, let me tell you, it was first $27.73, right? And it was a Premier ride out of the airport. And I took the ride because it was only going 1.5 miles off property. And it said it was going to take 20 minutes to get in the terminal to get them. I'm like, shit, for $27, I'll do it because it ain't going nowhere, right? Right off property, come right back. Anyway, they get in the car to say, hey, we need to stop at a CVS or something. Guy came down for a tattoo. So I took him to CVS, told him, don't touch the app, don't add a stop, don't do nothing. Because if you do that, they're going to change the fare and I'm going to wind up making less money. They were like, okay, cool, no problem. So I go do the ride. Uber, good to their word. They realized that we went a little further. They added $10 to the trip. So that became $37. And then they threw me a $10 tip. So $47 ride for a total of 18 minutes with them in the car. I got to specify, it was not 20 minutes to get them either. When I got to the terminal, it took about 9 minutes to pick them up. That's expected at the airport. You're going to have a pickup time. But it wasn't 20, it was 9. 18 minutes, 22 seconds with them in the car, $47. I am thankful. Brings our total up right now to $91.22 on 3 trips. This is why, this is why I cherry pick, man. I'll sit and I'll wait. If Uber's going to consistently, I'm supposed to say it, the Black App. If they're going to start lowballing us like that, then, once Premier's gone, they're going to lose a bunch of drivers because we won't be able to afford to drive on those rates that I showed you guys earlier. It's just not going to happen. So anyway, we're going to head back to the queue because it's only 7 o'clock. 1902 from a military personnel. You know who you are. I was sitting at the airport queue for a little bit, actually for a lot of it, and the queue just stopped moving. And then I'm a dummy. The people that I dropped off prior to that, they were on their plane and they were getting ready to fly to Louisville, Kentucky, so they could get back home to Cincinnati. They were on the plane, and the plane got pulled back off the tarmac. They were on the plane ready to take off. And then the Spirit flight timed out, the crew timed out, the weather got bad, and we even checked the weather. So I just did a quick check, and there's a lot of flights that have got canceled. The Northeast, there's a lot of weather up there. So you know what? We're going to call it. We're going to take our $91 that we made today. We'll take our $1.25 we made yesterday. I don't remember the exact mileage I put in yesterday, but today's mileage, start to finish, 37 miles for that $91. I don't have a problem cherry picking because one of the things, and I will do a video this week on that, is just explaining that, listen, in the rideshare game, we have to start conserving mileage. I don't lease the car anymore. I own this one. So, that becomes a relative thing. Anyway, listen, I know this vlog was boring. I appreciate y'all sticking around to the end if you did. We'll get some more full self-driving videos done this week. We got a lot going on, peoples. Again, shout out to Elon for getting his money, man. Well, he ain't got it yet. He's going to, listen, take $50 every 2 weeks. Buy Tesla. I don't care what it is. Buy it. Just keep buying it. All right. We'll talk to y'all Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have something for you. Peace. Love and happiness, y'all.